This book is very important. It has helped so many people when they're diagnosed with a condition or illness. More than likely, the medical doctor may prescribe some medicine, some drugs, may actually recommend some surgery. But I encourage, and my medical doctor, Dr. William Richardson, he encourages to drink water, to have a plant-based diet. Those are some things you should try before you go through any drastic surgeries or start any medication. The book is called You're Not Sick, You're Thirsty. Hold it up so you can see the author, name of the book, so you can Google it. Great book. Also another book that I love, it's called Juicing for Life. And this was written by a nutritionist. Her name is Cherie Calbom. She's just a certified nutritionist. Nutritionists usually are people who go to school and they study dietetics. I studied dietetics for years. I have that education and knowledge. Is there anything else you'd like to share you're interested in making tonight? Well, let's get started. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is focus on this delicious fruit that I have in front of me. I have some watermelon. So we're going to make some fresh vitamin water using watermelon. So the first thing you can do is just make sure you start cutting, or as I recommended last time you were with me, always start with fresh fruits and vegetables. I always make a solution of vinegar and water, but you do not have to use vinegar and water. You can use salt. Some people use baking soda. Some people also use, one of my friends, because she said vinegar, the smell of vinegar makes her sick. So she used some of the doTERRA oils called On Guard. And On Guard has a mixture of essential herbs that are actually serving as an astringent to cleanse the fruits and vegetables. And the things that are on the fruit and vegetables that are so harmful, if you're not getting your fruits and vegetables from an organic source, there may be some pesticides on here. Or the grocery store may have actually put some wax on it to make it look nice and presentable. Another thing that's very important to mention, many of the farmers, when they hire people to go out and work in the field for them, there may not be a restroom or a running source of water to actually, or bathroom, did I say bathroom? To let the workers go out and use the bathroom. They may use the bathroom out in the field or close by. They're not going to wash their hands. And I need you to keep that in mind when you go into the grocery store and you pick a grape, or you pick up any piece of fruit and you put it in your mouth and eat it. It's not clean. It may have been sprayed with a little bit of water, but if it has not been almost sanitized with a solution that's going to kill that bacteria on it, you may be exposing yourself and your family to an infectious disease. So please make sure you take the time to clean your fruits and vegetables properly. If there's any loose dirt on it, remember, again, the vegetable brush, you want to wash that off. Another great thing to mention, if you're not getting the organic fruits and vegetables, you can always peel the skin off. With this watermelon, it's not organic. So we did not use the outer peel. Now, I do want to encourage you, if you find some good fruit that's organic, like a good watermelon that's organic, go ahead and use the rind. And I did an experiment tonight. I put the Vitamix to the test. I took just a slice of the watermelon and dropped it in there with the rind and everything, and it blended it up to a perfect consistency. So my fresh watermelon juice is right here. Now, if you don't want to do that, if you're like, okay, I don't have a high power blender, but if you have some plastic bags and you have a child, this is the greatest thing for them. So I'm gonna let my daughter just mash this up. So you're just gonna mash, 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 mash. If you don't have a plastic bag, no need to worry. You can take the fruit, drop it into your jar. Just push it down in there, and don't worry about the seeds. The seeds are actually beneficial to digestion. Once you swallow those seeds whole, you remember how you were told when you were younger, don't swallow the seeds, a tree will grow in your stomach. Not true. You know that. But the seeds will actually help with digestion. If there's anything that's in your stomach that's stagnant, it will help mix and churn it up, pull it from the stomach down into your intestines throughout your digestive system, and you can flush it out. So don't spit out the seeds, swallow them whole, and they will actually assist in your digestion.
I used to eat the seeds and I didn't like them. And my mommy told me they were good for me. I swallowed them.
That's right. Now,
I need to do that.
if you can, I'll let my daughter do this as well. If you do not have the plastic bag, like my daughter is squishing up the watermelon like this to make the juice, you can take a spoon and you can just crush and mash like this. Okay? And once you get it all crushed up, you want to do it some more? I think some of my friends are having some difficulty getting into the room, so I may need to assist them. How's it going, big girl? You're doing a good job over there. You know what? I think I forgot to invite some of my friends who actually wanted to be here tonight. I do apologize, and I'll get this together so next time you guys can join me live. But tonight I'm just going to record, and I'll share with you. And next week, we'll be ready to participate live. What I may need to do is, what I will do is post an instructional video of how to log into the Google Hangouts. So if you give me one more moment, I'll get everything set up to kind of move quickly through. We don't lick your hands and fingers in the kitchen. So we're gonna wrap up with the watermelon water, and then we'll jump right into it next week with a different type of vitamin water, okay? All right, let's see what you've got. So she's done a pretty good job with mixing and blending this up. It's a very good consistency. Now, what you could do with this, and this is about how much you need for your vitamin water. You don't need much more. I'm going to ask her to go put some distilled water. We have distilled water that we use. Right there, the dispenser.
How much?
Room temperature.
How much?
Just fill it up halfway. Now you don't have to add anything to the watermelon if you don't want to. If you want some different flavors, you can add some other types of fruit. I have some raspberries. I have some blueberries. Thank you, big girl. I have pineapples tonight, pears, you name it, we've got it. When I get ready to prepare my vitamin water, I take all of my fruits and vegetables out, take a small amount, and I make my vitamin water for my family, and I fill the refrigerator with the vitamin water. So it makes it very simple for them to reach in the refrigerator and grab something healthy to drink. Now, what you can do if you have any fresh herbs, and I'm so happy to report I was able to go to Truly Living Well Farms, located downtown Atlanta off Hilliard Street. It's called the Wheat Street Farms, and I received this fresh mint. Okay, so I wash this with my vinegar water solution, and I can just take some of my fresh mint leaves. You don't have to break it up too much, and just drop it in your vitamin water. And this is the watermelon water that we were making. And you know, this can sit in the refrigerator overnight. You put your top on it,